Impacts of intensive agriculture practices in water pollution, including eutrophication and bioaccumulation. Water pollution from agriculture chemical runoff happens when harmful chemicals, from agricultural, are carried by rainwater or irrigation into nearby water bodies like rivers, lakes, and oceans. These chemicals can come from pesticides and fertilizers used in agriculture to control pests or boost crop growth that can wash off fields during rainfall or irrigation. These runoff chemicals can harm aquatic life, disrupt ecosystems, and contaminate drinking water sources. These pollutants can have severe environmental and human health impacts. They can poison aquatic life, disrupt food chains, cause algae blooms, which deplete oxygen levels in water, and contaminate drinking water, making it unsafe for humans and animals. As a result of this runoff, it could occur the eutrophication of the body of water. Eutrophication is a process in which a body of water becomes overly enriched with nutrients, particularly nitrogen and phosphorus, leading to excessive growth of algae and other aquatic plants. This usually occurs due to human activities, such as agricultural runoff, sewage discharge, and industrial pollution, which introduce large amounts of these nutrients into the water. Here's how it works. 1. Excess nutrients. When fertilizers, wastewater, and other nutrient-rich substances enter water bodies, often through runoff, they introduce an abundance of nitrogen and phosphorus. These are essential nutrients for plant growth, but too much can be harmful. 2. Algal bloom. The surplus nutrients fuel the rapid growth of algae on the surface of the water, leading to what is known as an algal bloom. These blooms can cover the water's surface, blocking sunlight from reaching aquatic plants below and disrupting the ecosystem. 3. Oxygen depletion. As the algae die and decompose, microorganisms break down the organic matter. This process consumes a lot of oxygen in the water, leading to hypoxia or even anoxia, a lack of oxygen. Oxygen depletion makes it difficult for fish and other aquatic life to survive, often causing massive fish kills. 4. Loss of biodiversity. Over time, the lack of oxygen and the imbalance in nutrient levels can reduce biodiversity. Species that depend on healthy, oxygen-rich environments may disappear, while others, like certain types of algae, may thrive at the expense of native organisms. 5. Toxicity. Some algal blooms produce toxins that can be harmful to aquatic life, wildlife, and humans. These toxins can contaminate drinking water sources, making them unsafe for consumption or recreation. Eutrophication can lead to severe environmental issues, including degraded water quality, loss of aquatic life, and altered ecosystems. Efforts to reduce eutrophication typically focus on controlling nutrient inputs, such as reducing fertilizer use, improving wastewater treatment, and managing agricultural runoff. A process also associated with water pollution is bioamplification, also known as biomagnification, that is the process by which the concentration of toxic substances increases as they move up the food chain. These toxic substances, often pollutants like heavy metals, e.g., mercury, lead, or persistent organic pollutants, e.g., PCBs, DDT, accumulate in the bodies of organisms and become more concentrated at higher trophic levels. Here's how it works. 1. Initial contamination. A toxic substance, often from industrial waste, agricultural runoff, or pollution, enters an ecosystem. This can happen through water, air, or soil, and it may initially contaminate small organisms like plankton, fish, or plants at the base of the food chain. 2. Consumption by primary consumers. Small organisms, such as plankton or small fish, that have ingested the toxic substance are eaten by larger organisms, e.g., bigger fish, birds, or small mammals. The toxic substance doesn't break down or get excreted, instead, it accumulates in the tissues of the organisms. 3. Accumulation in higher trophic levels. As you move up the food chain, each predator eats many individuals of the lower trophic levels. Since the toxins are stored in the body of the prey, the predator accumulates higher concentrations of the toxin. This process continues with each step up the food chain. 4. Highest concentrations in top predators. The top predators, such as large fish, birds of prey, or humans, tend to have the highest concentrations of these toxins. This is because they eat so many contaminated organisms, and the toxins don't easily break down or leave their bodies. In some cases, the concentration of a toxin can increase by a factor of millions as it moves from one trophic level to the next. 5. Health impacts. The high concentration of toxins in top predators can lead to serious health problems. For example, mercury biomagnification in fish can cause neurological damage in predators like birds, seals, or humans who consume contaminated seafood. In humans, it can lead to developmental issues, organ damage, and other health problems. Bioamplification is particularly concerning because many of these pollutants are persistent, meaning they don't break down easily in the environment, leading to long-lasting contamination. It can also have devastating impacts on ecosystems and biodiversity. Reducing the release of toxic chemicals into the environment is key to preventing bioamplification.